What is good, guys? Welcome to day 365 of backtesting, the epic grand finale. Now, the bad thing is, if this thing tries to lag when it's the last day, I'll honestly be pissed off because I've been trying to invest way too much to get the best internet. So if it lags, I'm honestly gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna crash out on the last day of the stream. And this is not way too fast. I mean, this is not legit fast. I'm actually streaming from my room. I'm not even moving anywhere, so it genuinely should be fast. Either way, if you're new here, I'm just backtesting to see if I can get better at backtesting, journaling every day and doing all it takes, and to show you that this journey is not all green. I just took a loss today. Could I have made it better? Well, I guess I'll do it in the reviewing, but I mean, everything is going quite smooth, I'd say. So with that being said, I think we should just get going with the backtesting session. Uh, I mean, I would really hate it if it starts lagging, which it looks like it is, and it's really bad if it lags. Come on, okay. Trying to fix my OBS. So yeah, let's just get backtesting. I mean, look at the price is heading to pretty beautiful. I was currently like I was invested into this 2 minute here holding. Well, I knew that there was this 5 minute bet. I was like, okay, if we're bullish, like we gotta break through this and then displace higher. And the other reason is that checking like from this leg here and putting like this high here, like we were so close to discount, so we generally had a reason to go higher. And checking also from like the open, from where we opened like at 9:30, where is it here? I was like, okay, we genuinely should go higher because like since the open, this is the first retracement we've had. We tapped a little bit into discount of that range, so we should genuinely displace higher. But no, that's not what happened, and we end up getting cooked, and then price heads to TP. So it's not the worst trade, but it's not the best trade. I could have definitely made better. I tried to take it as a discretionary entry, but as you can see, it got me absolutely wrecked, and that's just another lesson to put in the books to journal. Now let's just get backtesting. So as you all know, before we end this, I've been backtesting Asia, and for these past few. Whoa! What's with these frames? Okay, I've been backtesting Asia for the past like 2 days, so I want to see it go higher and higher and higher and higher in the win rates and stuff. So I'll probably keep backtesting it off of screen as well, but as of now, we'll just wait and see how it goes. So 2025 is your Asia session backtest. Let's just get it started. Just 3 minutes in, and by the end of this hour, it will be the end of this whole live stream series. But then this thing is dropping all the frames, man. I really hate it. Okay, give it a minute. Right, the charts are here. So let's go. Start a vision session the next day. Check the daily. How is it? So we currently have this one here, displays bearish into this kind of like new day opening gap. So we have this displacement into the new day opening gap where like the price could hold and then displace higher later. So I'd like to see if we end up rejecting this new day opening gap, but then the 1 hour matters most because I'm gonna be scalping this move here. So checking this 1 hour, we had a very crazy 1 hour displacement lower. So we'll see. I do think we might retrace a little bit higher, then start displacing lower. Just mainly looking for like a low hanging fruit. Right, the draw ends up getting hit. Oh, okay, we leave behind relatively close. Did ES hit them? Nope, not just yet, but soon enough we're gonna hit them. and just like that, the draws are hit. So that's just how it had to go. Okay, so we keep displacing lower. 5-minute retracement, and then it's suddenly like a 4-hour gap here. So it might hold or it might not. It's both possible. Yeah, nothing on this day here. Next Asian session, next day. Man, this internet is so discouraging. We're checking the daily. How does it look? We've opened bearish so far, and yesterday you can see, I think this was yesterday, we're on Wednesday, Tuesday, this was Tuesday here, we end up displacing lower the whole day. And checking the 1 hour, we had a small 1 hour candle, a small 1 hour 6 p.m. candle. So I do think maybe this gap here could hold bearish, and then we get some retracement, I mean some displacement to the downside. But we wait. I don't think these low resistance liquidity here should be run if we're to displace lower. Okay, we end up not running them. Okay, that's not good. Then we might use it if we want to short. Okay, then we get the run higher, the run that I was waiting for. Now we can like directly short here, but then the 5-minute looks like it might form a gap, which it completely obliterates right after that. So we keep waiting because we might get an inverse soon. Let's say this is a good, these are some good gaps here holding. Okay, don't end up not moving lower. So why has it been that recently during like Asia session? I don't know if you saw it in the 2026 backtest stuff. Like in the Asia sessions, we've been getting very clean moves, man. Very clean moves. So if we keep displacing higher, for example, like having this gap here hold, then I'm gonna take longs regardless of this whole move here, and then follow this trend here. Like that would mean that we're gonna have some sort of like V-shaped recovery where we displace lower, then we displace higher. Just as easy as that. Now, by the looks of it, we have a small 15-minute gap, so I might scalp from that. Just see how it behaves. And we don't get anything just yet. Alright, there goes 15-minute gap retracement. Get a good inverse in the 2-minute. Do you think we can try longs here? Let's just see NQ embarrass me on the last day of the backtest. I don't think that we can have like this high here, because I do think if this inverse here can hold, then we can have like this 1.5 hour. If not, it's actually a 2 hour. And then we get some good displacement slowly. Ah, come on, it failed to run this high. I wanted to see it run this high for me to at least trail to break even. You can see it fails to do so, but then this obviously means that the break-even level has shifted to this high here, which if we run, I am gonna trail like this and wait for full TP, and just like that, bang, very beautiful Asia trade. It was taken around 10 p.m. Eastern time, so quite a good one. I had a bearish bias in mind at first, so that obviously indicates why I was kind of waiting way too long for me to take any trades here. But then I saw the way price was moving, I adapted to the trend, and end up taking a very decent long. I mean, it's a 2 hour, I mean, close to 2 hour, 1.9 hour, and then maybe we'll continue even delivering higher, who knows. then we end up reversing lower. So very beautiful trade, very beautiful draw on liquidity. I think that was all we needed. Now let's go to the next trading day here. Mm, Next Asian session. Check the daily. How is it looking like? We've been displacing lower somehow. Like yesterday we ended up displacing lower, which I do think would have happened in New York. Yep, it happened during New York. Now this is it's a Sunday, so I'll wait for the past 1 hour, which you can see was bearish. We still have some draws lower, this LR here, but it's higher time frame, so you gotta be cautious while trying to target these lows here. Checking the 15 minute, we have a very huge gap that I would like to see get filled if we are into shorts. So I'm gonna wait and see how price reacts against that, this whole 15-minute gap. Checking the 15 minute, that's a very good retracement higher. All right, I do think here will be some opportunities to price shorts, like on this inverse here, but I wouldn't be confident with it because honestly, look at where we are in price. Like we're still lower, kinda. So let's wait a little bit more and see. You can see it couldn't have worked in our favor. This is a very beautiful move, as you can see here. Like we end up retreat pushing into premium as I was waiting for, and now we start having displacement lower, and that's what I was exactly waiting for. Now, the positioning of the entry on these IFVGs will be tricky because look at this move here. Except if I have to wait for like a 15-minute inverse or something like that, because as you can see here, like the 15-minute just inversed, and the entry on this. Well, it could be quite screwed because then taking the trade here, that will obviously mean that it will be a one-to-one kind of structure. Something like this, where like the 1 hour might take us out itself. So it's quite risky, but let's just try it for the data and see if this I feature will hold. Right, we end up displacing lower, and the good thing is that we have started running some, what is this? Some low resistance, and I would honestly like to trail, and here's why. After we have these kinds of moves and checking the 1 hour, remember we have the consequent encroachment of these wicks here, so if we can hit this here, then I would trail potentially. Yeah, probably retracing. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get stopped out. Okay, that's a good drop, but then it's not that strong enough. Then how's the yes? Yes is way too close to the draw, and I should have closed it because, but no, you know what? I'm not gonna close it because if it's leaving these draws for New York, then I'm gonna get stopped out. If it's not, then it's gonna run them, and just like that, another 1.5 R secured. Beautiful trade. Uh, and maybe we'll even go lower to all the way to these lows. Who knows? Man, trading can test you. It can test you for sure. Okay. Whoa, I just removed indicators. So very beautiful trade. I'd say I was quite skeptical about this one because, uh, well, I mean, it was a good one because we retraced into premium of like this range, but I was quite skeptical because this inversion was quite too far. Like entry here after this huge 15-minute candle drop with a no wick candle. Look at this candle here that has no wick. It's kind of scary to be honest, like the fact that there is no wick here. Then we displace lower, retrace, and I strictly didn't want to move to break even before we hit this, because it was very possible that we hit it and then we reject, and that will be like a rejection block, which like will be respecting consequent encroachment, because sometimes it doesn't even respect it. So like no crazy deal there. The way, let's just remove these 7 drawings and go to the next trading day. All right, it's Tuesday. Obviously, it shows Monday, but it's Tuesday in my time. We tapped into this huge 4 hour, right? But if you check the daily, how have we been moving? Drop, retrace, drop, retrace, drop. So I do think that we might, continue the drop, but it will depend on how the 1 hour looks, because I'm not gonna trade that whole range. So currently the 1 hour, like, we've been dropping since yesterday, and what I can see here is that we have this huge gap. And what does this show? We might be in some sort of like retracement as of now, where like this gap here holds, and then we head to like these draws here, this high here. Now going into the 15-minute, I don't see a thing so far. 5-minute, we have a very beautiful inverse here. I just want to wait. I don't want to rush it, because literally the market could go both ways. Checking the 1 hour, like, yes, I have this gap here holding inverse, but then we could also run this high, then go lower. I mean, it's both possible, so let's wait a little bit. And bang, we end up running this high. Very beautiful. Now checking the 1 hour. I want to see how this 1 hour closes. This 1 hour closes extremely bullish, and what does that tell me? I'm gonna wait for a retracement, then try scalping longs. I also want to see how do we react against this dealing range here. 15-minute gap retracement, 15 minutes better. All right, that's good. Now I'd like to wait for the discount, like, because these legs here could be tricky. Like, we have a very good inverse that I would long if it was New York, because New York can absolutely deliver from this, because New York is way too volatile. It doesn't really mind about like the whole range and stuff like that. But I would like to see. Actually, this was this the open? No, this was the low here. I'd like to wait and see how we react against this. Then I'll end up hitting TP. I mean the drawn liquidity without me, which is totally fine. Maybe next time. All right, there goes another retracement, 15-minute, and obviously now I wouldn't be considering like that whole dealing range. My new dealing range will be something like, well, what am I drawing? My new dealing range will be this right here, where you can see we retraced to 15-minute gap, 5-minute gap as well. So I want to see some displacement higher if we are still bullish. Now, you can try longs here, stop here, then take profit at this high. This was some good displacement. Oh, come on. How's ES? Because ES shows us the clear picture. Like, this 5-minute closed with a very huge wick here, so we might get stopped out. Just like that, we're out. But it's totally fine. It's still fine, because I did notice this gap here, but I wasn't really confident with this gap here inversing with this kind of, after we had like this candle closure, this huge wick. It's like an 8-point wick, so totally fine. First loss, risking 1%. So now going to the next Asia session. What day is it? Tuesday, so it's basically like a Wednesday. The trading day is Wednesday, but then it shows Tuesday because it uses Pacific time, Eastern time. Okay, so here we have the 6 p.m. candle, very bullish. Checking the daily, I do think we might be recovering a little bit higher. Don't see a reason why we should continue lower. It's April, we have had a couple of liquidity runs here. So in the past few days, we've been like trying to reject this weekly liquidity run and retracement, which happens at the most of the start years, where like we create the power of three, we drop lower like January, February, March. Then April starts to consolidate somehow. Then in May we start going higher. Then December, November we retrace a little bit again. So simply the power of three. And I do think here is where like the power of three is ending and might proceed to go all the way to these highs. So checking the daily, we are currently displacing higher. Checking the 4 hour, there is not much. Checking the 1 hour, I do think we might retrace because this is a huge. Oh God, what kind of price leg is this? This is a huge price leg that I wouldn't long just like that. Okay, so end up retracing into some sort of 15 minute. I'd like to see it get inversed. Okay, it's not getting inversed anytime soon. Maybe let's see how these 5 minutes hold. All right, this is good. This is literally good. 15 minutes about to inverse, and it does. So still have this. I don't think we should like at least balance this whole leg. We opened here, so we should retrace to this leg slow here. So all we gotta do is wait. I would like to see if we have a retracement, but then we're not having any at all. How does how will I be shorting this if we're not having any retracements? We don't have any gaps to inverse as well. That's also a bad thing. Like the gaps will usually be like here or here, but then we also don't have a gap. And you can see how beautiful we head to the draws on liquidity without me again. Trace a little bit higher. Still waiting for some sort of move. Right, we get a good 15-minute inverse here. 30-minute, 1 hour, bro. I don't think this 15-minute isn't worth it. It's really good towards obviously like this discount level, and most importantly this low here. Then I trail like all the way to this high here for 1.7 hour. Let's see how this goes. We are so cooked. We are so cooked. And bang, another stop loss. Second stop loss of this segment. How many losses has it been in a row? I think it's like 2 losses in a row, something like that. New session results. April has been so crazy. So 2 wins, 2 losses. Just broke even there. April last year, and I remember trading this price action. By the way, I was absolutely cooked by it. I got like crazy break evens, crazy back-to-back break evens. Wait, why am I opening this? Okay, get absolutely rinsed, shorting a bullish market. Asian sesh. So what day is it? It's Thursday. 4 hour has been dropping for some reason. Oh, we do have a good liquidity run on these highs. We should have some sort of retracement. Now I'm just gonna focus on the 1 hour. Where on the 1 hour we have chop. What do we have on the 1 hour? It's absolute chop, unless we can go to like this daily opening gap that we left open, or like an unfilled 1 hour gap, which you can see this one here was filled. It was from yesterday, so there's a high chance that we could go higher after having this sort of higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high. So you generally should retrace. This retracement soon we should find like some good longs. So kind of embracing this gap here. Remember, we are in some sort of consolidation, so we stay out most of the time and wait for price to give us a better entry. Okay, then retracing to this beautiful gap here. I feel like trying longs on this 5 minute here. Yeah, I end up embracing this gap and not holding bullish. So I was wrong about the bias, and good thing I did not trade blindly. Wait, blindly. Uh, Going to the next Asian session. Next Asian session. So there is this 1 hour, very beautiful 1 hour. I do think that we have some good draws, like this high here. 4 hour, there is a couple more highs that we could target, but genuinely that's the best draw that I could get. So we don't have like any good areas for retracement, except for maybe like this opening low. Now this is tough consolidation, peak consolidation in fact. Okay, that's good. Bro, what kind of PA is this? I mean, I can't read it anymore. What kind of movement was that? Okay. Okay, so we end up hitting the daily. It's like the opening gap. Yeah, nothing here interesting. Uh, Consolidation area session. So this is that statistic that I always say. When Asia is moving good, most of the time when Asia is moving good, New York is shit. When Asia is moving like shit, then New York is moving quite good. So I'm pretty sure these days New York was burning. It's a Sunday. Wait for 1 hour. We get a displacement lower. I'd like to see like a better retracing into some POI, but then we don't have no gap, no nothing. But let's just wait for a better liquidity run first. So liquidity run. Then one thing I can notice here is this OB bearish. Obviously, in the low time frame, it will be more clear. This one here. So honestly, looking at these price charts, like we ended up displacing lower this past hour, and I do think we might even continue lower to even more draws, like most likely this low here, even more lows like here. Then get a good 15-minute gap retracement. 5 minute is about to inverse some gaps. I'm gonna try some shorts. Have a good 15, so I'm gonna just see if I can have some shorts here. Do you think like this 2, 3, 4 minute could be legit? If we can have something go lower like this. And we hit another W on the day on 1. Someone is rigging this internet so that it don't stream. Obviously, after the trade of the day, we just go to the next one. Next Asian session. By the way, how I think now we have a win in April. So we had one more trade here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 on 6. So it's a 50% win rate in April. We lose one trade, we move on. Lose one trade, 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 move on. But you can see the days where we get a break even or we win, yeah, can actually go again. Very good. Okay. Daily. This day was bullish, and obviously we're still hitting bullish draws because we are recovering, obviously, as you can see. And as we head higher, the daily doesn't have any clear draws. And for some reason, the stream is lagging again. Are you serious right now? Now, why would the last stream lag? Oh God, please help. Okay. Get a retracement lower, but this is not relevant. Maybe I would consider like retracements into this gap here. And I'm bullish, but I'm not seeing any entry opportunities here. This high here is good. Yeah, nothing on the day. Nothing this day. Uh, Next Asian session. Let's see how it goes. 4 hour bullish. Very beautiful though. This was a crazy inverse. I don't think we are retracing. We should run some liquidity level, then maybe like start going higher. This is a good SMT at the highs. Get a small inverse here. Then price is like really slow. I mean, I'm not expecting it to move as New York. But yeah, we have a good SMT 15-minute gap. I do think we can displace like all the way this slow here. Oh, this is not good. This is definitely not good. Running this low and then repressing like that. Okay, very good drop. I trail to break even here. Then I wait for full TP. Ah, bro. What kind of edge is that? This is the edge of the session of the year, in fact. Look at how TP gets edged, man. Look how TP gets edged on the last day of the month. On the exact last day of the month. Very insane. Either way, give me a minute. I'm gonna be back soon. Okay, we're back. Internet is still slow, lagging like shit. Are you serious? Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there is nothing interesting here. Next Asian session. Have a good gap here that's holding. Small inverse. Do you think that this is a very, very beautiful draw? I really want an entry towards that high. I'm actively seeking for an entry towards that high. I think I'm gonna enter at this level here. Yeah, I was too delusional. Yeah, nothing interesting in my eye here. Let's just see how the next day goes. Don't see anything interesting here so far. Next Asian session. It's a Friday, 1st of May, 2025, which we are on 1st of May today as well. Give me a second while I fix some stuff here. Okay. Checking the 4 hour, obviously closed bearish here, tracing to this beautiful fair value gap, 1 hour, pretty much the same thing. I don't think if this gap is to hold, then we should go high. But I really hate trying to long from, the absolute bottom. I don't call the bottom because most of the times you're wrong. Like if we're having some sort of movement like this, maybe like we drop, we run some lows, like then like I think that this is low. Sometimes like it's not this slow, so I would like to wait for some sort of like this second leg for me to take entries here instead of taking them here. So that's exactly the same thing that I see happening here. Like we run some lows, we're in a POI, yes, but if I find an entry, am I just gonna take it right away? It will be better for me to wait for like a second price leg, which will be on the lower time frame, obviously. Right now, we wait. Having some good movement higher after this crazy, crazy consolidation. Wait, this is good. This is good. Get a 1 hour gap retracement. Good 5 minute inverse. This 5 minute inverse here, I just think we can try shorts like here, here, and here, because you can see that this 5 minute here failed to hold and we retraced into this 1 hour gap. Now I'm not gonna expect like to retrace all the way to this high when I'm targeting just this low here. So the simple thing I'm going to do is mark out break-even levels such as this wick here if it tries to behave in an unexpected way, for which just gonna try a simple 1.5 hour situation here. Come on. If it doesn't displace with strength towards these lows, then I'm cooked. Right, there goes break even. Then we HTP. This is what happens at the wicks. Exactly what happens at the wicks. Not too bad though. You can see I am very accurate at the areas where I enter. Like if it's a break even, I enter. I mean I adjust like real quick. So this was good. Next Asian session. Bro, look at these bullish candles. We've been bullish for from here to here. 10 days. We have an unfilled gap here that we could fill. There's an unfilled gap here. I do think we can run to. So I'm genuinely expecting some short setups to form. Okay, we end up tapping into the 4 hour that I was waiting for. We get a Very, very beautiful 5 minute inverse. Then I take longs, and this will be considering that this is like the second leg that we could be forming. But then the 15 minute has a gap, which is bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this. So end up impressing the 15 minute. Now here, I will be more confident taking the long. I have an unfilled gap there. So I'm gonna be trying to aim for this 1-to-1 here kind of situation. Just an easy one from fill of this gap. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. If you can displace to that unfilled gap, then that wouldn't be good. You can see we end up getting stopped out. Insane. So trying to long short market. So was the first loss of May. If you check it in the statistics here, we are having close to 50% win rate. If I refresh this, May we had just had one loss. First loss of May. Okay. Keep calm. This is a good candle here. It's a Monday, actually a Tuesday. Have a very beautiful gap here. Could hold. Left behind some relatively equal lows that are the warrant run. They could be runs anytime soon. Okay, we end up running the equal lows. Should run these lows here for it to displace higher though. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be taking shorts here. Nothing here. Still not getting anything so far. Next Asian sesh. I don't think this is the last day I'm gonna be back testing here on stream. Then After that, I will like have a good liquidity run here though. I think we can have like very good continuations higher. Have these equal, I mean not equal highs. We have this high here and this high here. It's not an SMT, so we're good. Just gonna wait for some sort of retracement then try longs. My bias is long, so I'm not gonna be taking any sort of gap that shows up. We just have to wait and be discreet. And wait for this low here to get run. Man, I remember when I started these backtesting sessions back in during when was that? Like using FX replay, like last year. Now this is a very beautiful liquidity run. I have a very beautiful inverse here. 15 minute is good. We also have this Powell rejection block. I used to think like entry at this IFVG here will be good. Like something like this. I'd like to move to break even around here, 1-to-1 area. We trail. And I wait. Ah, come on, hit TP already. Yeah, it fails. So looks like the rejection block is gonna hold both ways. Nothing on this day. Ba-da-dum. All right. If you go to FX replay, let me check out the stuff that I was doing there back then when I started, and just see how crazy this journey has been. Uh, so far I haven't got like crazy payouts, like the 5-figure payouts, but that's my next goal. I've got like 2 payouts, not that much, and you know, still pushing with trading, and I'm very confident that I will make it. I'm very confident. I mean, I'll honestly miss these backtesting days because that's what gave me like the spark, to be honest. Backtesting, it was fire. Like every single day coming home and doing that, man, it was nice. Now all of a sudden IR is done, IR has gone. That's just how fast IR can go. Let me hide this while I log in, because let me hide this a little bit. Okay. Wow. So I've back tested over I mean, the time invested is 9 total hours. I mean, 9 days. So 9 days, that's 9 times 24. That's 216. 216 plus 7. That's 223. 223 back tested hours just on FX replay. And then when you go to TradeZilla, it is time spent 173. So 173 plus 223 is 400 hours back tested total. Do you see how crazy that is? 400 hours. And the winner here is 50%, 51%. On FX replay, it's quite low, around 40%, but it can get better. I mean, that was because here I was like having high RR trades and stuff. I mean, I don't know if they can show me any sessions, but wow. I think it's because I haven't paid like to the pro, but I had a really good run with this. Like look at like June 2025. I backtested for 55 hours. Like it's 55 hours. Imagine how obsessed you can be to backtest for 55 hours. It's absolutely insane. Sometimes it even goes over my mind how fast time can go. I remember studying this as just a simple way to avoid, to reduce storage on my laptop, to avoid using way too much storage on my laptop because it was small at the time. Then I started uploading the backtesting videos to YouTube, and now all of a sudden I started day one, day two, day three, and all of a sudden, like we're right here. If you check the YouTube, I think it's like this. If you check the YouTube, I mean, bro, it just went like that very very fast. The oldest like I have in the lives is 10th April, 11th April, day 42 here. Like some days I didn't even label them. Now if you check the videos and go to the oldest, like I have day 9, but I have a playlist where it's all detailed. And if you check the playlist is here actually. Trade recaps, blah blah blah, season 2 live trading, season 1, where is it, backtesting series, yeah. Look at, bro, we still haven't even reached day 1. Look at this here. Damn, this is good. So this was the first vid I uploaded. I'm actually gonna be like adding some volume so you can hear this. It's so okay. Let me not keep talking and then make you hear this. Give you an idea of how things sounded then.
What's good, guys? New content alert. I am about to start a new series on my YouTube channel. It will be called
This was April 25th. If you can see it in the description, right? Wait. This was April 25th, as you can see here in the description. April 25th, 2025. Backtesting until I am a profitable trader. And here we are. Let's
Backtesting until I am a profitable trader. So as of now, for those who know me now, because today is 25th April 2025, I am an unprofitable trader, but I believe as I continue to put in the effort and all the work it takes, I'll be able to be one. And so, I upload every day, but I'll also try to upload content related to backtesting until I'm a profitable trader. So the usual content will be there, but I'll also add that video every single day. So at times you'll see me uploading two videos and more. So let's put in the effort, all the work, and all it takes until become profitable. And until we meet again, peace.
look at this. Can it get more epic? This was day 1. Huh? This was day 1. Just like that. Here it's gone. Well, I mean, I upgraded way too many stuff. I changed way too much. The way I trade, the way I see the markets, my psychology in general, my trading psychology in general, every single thing of my trading has changed. How fast can the times go? And you can see I have this day 1 here. Let's actually watch it. I think I did it when I was at work. So I was to go at work like way too early in the morning, then backtest and stuff like that.
I was doing by the
And
time,
whoa,
and probably look for some entry.
this was April 25th again because I recorded that starting video. Then I did this one here.
As it goes on. So yeah, this is day
I
one
was
of
actually in this
backtesting
room
until I'm a
at
profitable
home. You
trader.
can see the
Part two.
curtains
All I did
are quite the same.
first part while I was at work, and let's do some few more minutes 2 hours, by which the video will be some minutes and hours. I'll be backtesting
Wait,
off
I think I
screen,
should
off
switch this.
recording, but
Part one,
yeah,
part two.
that's
Okay.
how it will be. And this is unscripted, so don't mind any stuttering or other malfunctions in the speech. So I start with some top down.
This was day one, the day two, day three, day four, day five. This is honestly, it's been only a year, but then this causes nostalgia, to be honest. This is pure, pure nostalgia.
Welcome back, everyone. This is day
This is
5
from
of
April
backtesting
29th.
until I'm a profitable trader.
This is from April 29th last year.
29th April. And let's have a quick view on what the market
You can see I was
is
using FX replay
or
by the time.
was doing. The 15-minute. So will this be a good trade? Let's find out. Usually these pairs that are always in an uptrend, such as gold and 900, it's usually hard to predict the TPs when you are trading them.
Look at the trades I was taking at the time.
Grade 2 should have targeted somewhere here, but 9 to great, we can see out only
The
pressures
trades I
by this
was
time.
taking, like they okay, yes, I was also I was I mean I was still good at reading price
The fair value
and
gap.
doing
So let's see.
like backtesting and stuff, but I wasn't like I didn't
But
have
since
clear structure. They can see the difference that it is with now. Like I know
got the
how
length of
to
move
know
right
the
here.
draws, and I look for ways to enter into those trades. That's just how I work now. This time, I mean, I knew how to find draws, but then entering and having that inner verbal, is it a verbal though? Okay, that inner conversation with yourself that you have before entering a trade, like, okay, if I enter this, I'm gonna be risking this, and why it looks like we have a CISD or we have a fair value gap and stuff like that that we could enter from. So that's just simply the stuff that I was struggling with. Like I couldn't enter. I would FOMO into trades, and then sometimes I wouldn't enter because I'd be like, okay, what if it loses? So conquering that fear was obviously part of why I started, doing way too much backtesting, and just like that, this was day 5.
Yeah, let's put it below this low. It will give us a 3R, and let's play it and see if we don't get stopped out. So
And look at how beautiful
directly went
this
into
move was.
profits.
Sometimes I will hit good winners. So
As
this
you
one
can
looks
see.
good. This trade looks legit.
And hit TP as soon as we took it. So how long did this trade?
Very legit trade. And by the time I think I was journaling them in Notion, I will show the Notion template that I used to use at the time. I mean, like the Notion database, you see that it was way too big, and man, this was so crazy. And that was day 5. Day 6, day 7, day 8, and now here I started trying, doing some edits because one of my goals last year was to learn how to like edit, but the edits were like sick or stupid. Like they weren't the best. I'm not even hearing a thing here.
Maybe you can learn some tactics or tips on how I backtest. So let's just get started without going
Got that
late.
transition, man. People do change. Let's see. Look at this. Let's see.
Without going late.
And people still haven't subscribed.
Okay,
I
let's
really
get
need
to
an
it.
idea of some new content that I should do though, because this was peak era of content from my end. Look at how took some good trades. There was some music in the background that I don't know where it came from, which was quite good. And here I was also using standard deviations. I was learning them from this guy Justin Walla. Wow, okay. Let's check here again. Day 29 March, day 10, day 11. Ooh, market maker models here.
What's up, folks? Hope everyone is doing well. This is day 12 of backtesting until I'm profitable. So, without going into further stuff, let's cut to the chase and get started. And we will be back right after the intro.
I really had a sick intro. Nah, this was peak. Was
Right,
peak.
so
I mean, I look at it and it honestly sounds stupid, but it was
no
peak.
time remaining for it to
It was really peak.
but
Uh,
let's keep using it for backtesting. So today I'm going to be backtesting the NAS.
Backtesting Nasdaq, okay.
As we go on, I'll be putting more energy on the Euro USD. We saw that yesterday it
Two losses,
literally cooked us.
I want to see where I was using the
Nice, let's
market
go to
maker
the
model
NAS.
so that I can see what I was saying about stuff.
Let's go to the day.
I think it's here. On NAS 100. My God, I love this asset. Like, so I think someone put me onto it because why was I backtesting this asset way too much?
Still in this Friday PM session. I've been retested in here, so
Not bad, not bad. Day 10, day backtesting recap, day 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I did this session when I was extremely tired. It was day 21 and I stopped it like after like 15 minutes only. And since then I said like this is the shortest that I will ever do. Then I continue to the next days. Like here we have day 22, 1 hour, close to 1 hour and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wednesday is
Forgot to turn on the mic. Day 33. Let me check it out though. Day 33. Well, this just goes to show everything is in God's plan, man. Because I never knew I would end the session on the 1st of May. And obviously I took a 1 week break. Like during November, I was honestly overwhelmed. I was losing way too much money doing stupid stuff. But you know, this is just the beginning. We're going to scale up, come back even bigger. So see all the trade recaps. And why isn't this thing making any sound? I think this one also doesn't have any sound.
Whoa, what's this move? Crazy move.
This is the trades that I was taking at the time. $36, $37, $38, $39. Backtesting until I'm profitable. I think I renamed
really
them to backtesting just day 40, 41, 42. Here I started streaming them instead of like uploading them because I was uploading instead of streaming them.
This Friday
Then this was a bit to play. Let's check it out.
Nice Friday, man. Nice Friday. This.
Then I took this trade here.
I'll just save this for the journal. I'm liking these backtesting sessions for real. So this is really nice, and if you hold the trade, you can
27th
even reach
May.
somewhere here. Target giving you one to
Oh,
click here.
bro,
Clean
what's
one.
wrong
This is a
with
really clean
this?
one.
This
So I think
internet
we
is
downloaded
really,
it,
really
didn't we?
it's trying to anger me, but the devil cannot win at all costs. Um, Another backtesting day here. Wow. So I think this was one of the first days where I started live streaming and I was quite clueless about it.
Connect.
I was in my room and
View of the plate.
and June the 6th. All right,
EOS,
I remove this then.
not FVG.
Mm. Special episode Gilbert trades. My guy, Gilbert. Okay. Man, this was fire. This was peak. Just me and Gilbert. I'm very sure we're gonna do this session once again.
High.
We're gonna do this session once again. It's gonna be
Develop reaction.
repeated once again. It's gonna be done. So my guy is way too good at this shit. My guy is too good at this shit. I'm very confident. Like he's gonna make tons of money. He's the next FX Alex G. If you know, you know FX Alex G.
Yeah,
Insane, insane. Okay. Uh, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52. Can you find peace in the repetition? Can you keep showing up when the thrill is gone? And can you fall in love with the process and not the profit? Because until you do that, you will not make it. Day 53, 54. Now, I started seeing way too much consistency here. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71. Ooh, what's this? There's this one that I did at a restaurant, like not like you usually here, because I usually do them here in my room. There's this one that I did at some restaurant. Don't remember which one it was, but it was actually fire. Many of these don't even have views. Wow. Futures backtesting. I was in my room. It was a Saturday.
And
How obsessed can one do something, man? 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. No audio. 86, 87. Wow, this was looking good. Too good. I had changed my shirt colors to the ICD shirt colors as well. Let me check it out.
still in the OTE level. You can see it nicely on the 50.
Oh, and by the way, today is 1st May, so tomorrow, 2nd May, there is like this trading expo in Rwanda where Vidola will be coming. So maybe by the time it'll be profitable for him to recognize me, I will remind him of this clip that I finished
It's a
backtesting for
daily, like new day
365 days
open
straight
gap,
the
something
day
like that.
before he came
It's
to
just
Rwanda. So
a very
I'll be in the
normal.
meetup
So we
tomorrow,
have
and
this
I'm
relatively open
also
highs
soon
that we
about to
can
be in the
target
big
on.
leagues. Mark my words, big
So
leagues, nigga, big
let's
leagues.
just look forward to this. And if this gets invalidated, we also have a low hanging fruit. Disrespected and then continue higher. So the one hold
Wow.
the gap, we've touched the gap.
I really thought I was
So
the
here,
next ICT.
touch
I was
this
I was trading liquidity runs,
support
shift, and then
below
retracement. But you
this
can see I'm still
first
consistent with
candle,
this. I'm
one
what
open
gibberish am I
first
saying? I'm
candle.
still
We've
consistent with the
shifted
strategy.
structure here.
Like I
We've swapped
still do
liquidity,
ICT
traded inversions, trailing
inversions,
candles. So first
but
low hanging fruit here.
just the entry
Let's
models
see
that
what
change over
happens
time,
next
like
day.
or like I enter depending on the entry model that is best at the time. But I am still sticking to one strategy, which is ICT, not order flow, not volume profile, because there's really hate ICT for some reason. I don't know why. 100 now we start getting to three figures. I mean three digits. I don't think it's the same, the figures and digits. Excuse me, my English and math is were bad, so I have to Google this up. Figure versus digit. individual symbols. Well, figures. Sending. Okay, well, I don't know. I still don't understand it. I mean, as long as I know how to count the lots on trades and the minis and the micros, that's what's important. Because then I can make money and survive off of it. 128, 125, 142, 149. Wow. Then we go to when? We go to day 200 where I start backtesting using TradeZilla instead of FX Replay. Wow, wow, wow. 267. What had happened to me in this video? Look at this thumbnail. Day 268, 7 to 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 4, 5, 6. Wow, wow. And this was so consistent. Like you could literally predict the thumbnail that you're gonna see the next day from my channel. March PA Madness 300. Wait, 300. We're in the 300s now. This is art. This is peak art. Yeah. Well, so far today, moving away, I have just only 212 subscribers, so I hope that I could rise this to at least 100k. At least 100k, man. That's the least I'm asking for. I hope to do that, and I'm going to invest into it. As you can see, I was browsing for this DJI Osmo Pocket, because I'm gonna be putting in some lifestyle and some gym content a little bit, then psychology vids. So I really need to get that, and I also need to step up my creator game because I'm very good at making content. And I mean, not good, not yet good, but I've been making good content since 2016, but I haven't been posting it. For example, let me show you a video. Not a video, actually, it's a picture I edited from like 2016, where I was doing like all those stupid stuff that you could imagine. Because why not? Like, I recently found this hard disk that had some pictures from way back when I was still a kid, and there are some incriminating evidence there in the camera roll. Just want to show you something. Uh, Pictures, camera roll. Let me check out. So on that video, you can see that I started taking crazy stuff when I was still young. So I want to step up my editing and content creation game once more, so that can get back into my prime. Like, I'm not reaching on that video. This hard disk is trolling me. Okay, we wait. We keep waiting again and again and again and again. I think I'm close. Yeah, this is literally it. Um, let's see if you can see it like this. Right, and I upload it like this. So look at me here trying to edit stuff. This was like, if I show you the dates, you'll be surprised. This was like 2018. This hasn't even been 10 years. 2018, I was 12 years old. Look at the stuff I was doing instead of learning how to trade. Man, so fast. I mean, I never knew I'm gonna finish this session. I'm honestly still afraid to finish this session because, like, it's the last time. It's literally the last day. So I'm really afraid of finishing it. It's really hard. Hard. But yeah, with that being said, it's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. I don't want to go more than this. I mean, I would wish to, but till the next live stream can arrive or the next video, stay blessed. I appreciate maybe to anyone who showed up to the sessions anyway in the journey. I remember this guy from UG that used to show up. I don't really remember the name well, but I know Alex does show up sometimes. Alex Krastev from the Discord. He's a good trader. Likes trades. Check him out. Another guy that used to show up is who Phantom 4K was a also a good viewer. I mean, there were quite many. Gilbert used to show up. Bio Innosec, my guy, Zesta used to show up. I mean, I do remember most of you because I didn't have many viewers, obviously, but I used to see it, and it's fun, man. It's quite good. Another guy I do remember is and why can't I remember the names? Like during these days here, I do remember like the names of some people from the replay, but I don't know if this day maybe had someone. This was 13th February. Uh,
Okay, so
no,
PM
still
session
didn't
is
have any
displacing her.
comment or
So this was
anything here. How can I know the chat? Okay, let me ask it here. How can I filter in YouTube the live streams that add many um chat live chat messages? Is there that kind of functionality using a combination of such parameters? Gaming, news, filters, live, blah blah blah. Okay, high concurrent viewers. So that would imply that going content live, then live viewers I filter. Obviously it doesn't filter number of people watching me live here because no one will be here. Okay, let's see the one with the most views because I believe it had some comments. Comments of live viewers. One with the most views was this first backtesting stream of the year. Yeah. By the way, I did this one on the exact day, like 1st January. 1st January. Yes, I did this on the 1st January. Ugh, nostalgia kicks in again. I did this on the 1st January. Everyone else was like busy in the New Year's preparations, and Crazy Me was backtesting. Listening to some song. Damn. So yeah, I also remember you, Kwizera Imable. He showed up thousands, if not tons of times in these sessions. Crazy stuff. If we go back to the live section of things and filter here, there is also this one here, day 345. Man, I was up. I had literally said that I was about to close this stuff, but then look at what I'm doing. Context and so yeah, you can see Andy Melvin showed up, Gilbert showed up. Like you guys, you are the best. I mean, I'm literally looking for the people who showed up in the sessions because who watches a trader who's backtesting for 1 year straight?
thing. That's the motto of
This day, I don't think anyone showed up. Okay, let's see another day. Let's check out probably like this one here, day 239. It's taking a little bit too long to load. Yeah, the guy from UG is called mood trading. So yeah, mood trading. I'm also not gonna forget the way this guy used to show up most of the times. I don't even know where it's gone by now, but yeah, it's crazy. So I've just taken 25 minutes, if not 30 minutes, of looking at how far
there's
things
something on these highs here.
have
Let's
gone,
filter
how
on this
fast, how
Like,
fast,
okay, I would have loved to see
times
Peru,
have
but
moved.
since the
Yeah,
investment gets seen right now,
even
then we can
Iraduk
take
on the G,
just
bro, it's crazy.
run lower.
It
We're
is
running there
crazy.
towards
Anyways,
sleep this low. Since
it was hard trying to
this
end
thing
this.
is
Just know
already
it
been
was hard.
we targeting this
This
low here
is the end of
for a couple.
the end of the beginning. We've just started. This is just the end of the beginning. Stay blessed. Have a great year, month, and depending on the time you watch this, have a good day, night, or